welcome back to Tea Time with Naomi, with me, Naomi, and my massive customary cup of tea. This is my first cup of tea in the morning. It's so good. So as you can see, I'm in a brand new, I guess, area today, and that's because I'm back in Wales and I'll be here for 6 months. Please excuse this temporary setup. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm just kind of like resting it on my windowsill because I get all this natural light, which is why I'm kind of sitting awkwardly, but I know you guys don't really mind. I hope you don't really mind. Please don't really mind. So today I'm going to be talking about my February TBR, which is also the Booktube Games TBR, and I am so excited. Today's actually February the 1st. I didn't have a chance to film this before, so you know, the games are already underway and I am already on my first book. So the Booktube Games was created by Little Wolf Reads, and I will link everything about it down below. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I've met so many wonderful people and I'm doing 1 or 2 buddy reads, which is actually really fun. And yeah, it just reaffirms my belief that reading doesn't have to be a solitary thing, and it actually can be sometimes more fun when you read as like a group of people. So I'm in the team Ketterdam, which is from the Six of Crows, which I actually haven't read. Oh my god, as I said that, like 4 crows just flew into the tree opposite my window. That was kind of creepy, but also really, really cool. So yeah, I'm in Team Ketterdam, and I chose this because I really wanted to read the 𝚑𝚘𝚗'𝚝 trilogy and the Six of Crows duology and King of Scars, and I thought this was a great opportunity to do so, and also because my friend Jess is in Ketterdam and I was like, looks like there's a lot of cool people there, I'm just gonna join. Thankfully everyone's been like super accepting and no one really minds that I haven't really read them, and I think I was kind of like okay because I have recently just read Shadow and Bone, which was in my previous vlog. As you saw, I read it when I was travelling from Canada to Wales, and more crows are appearing outside. Oh my god, I think I'm like the crow whisperer. I actually really love crows. They're one of my favourite birds. Everyone like hates on them, but they're really intelligent and there's something like really magical about them. And crows, ravens, blackbirds, I just love all birds. I really love birds. They're great. Anyway, let's get on with the TBR. So last month I read 7 books. I honestly can't believe it. That's the most I've ever read in a month. I read 36 books last year, and before that I read like 20 something, and before that like 11. So to read 7 books in a month is honestly just unbelievable for me. Because of this, I really decided to challenge myself this month, and I have quite a TBR. So the first book I'm reading for the February Booktube Games is our Team Ketterdam book, which is 𝚏𝚘𝚗'𝚝 by Claire Legrand. And I've already started listening to it on Scribed, and it is amazing. I'm about 16% in and I'm hooked. I started at midnight last night. I listened to it a little bit as I was sleeping, and then again as I put makeup on this morning, and it is amazing. The voice actor who does it, like the narrator, is just fantastic. She has so many cool voices, and she reminds me of some of the voice actors from like Steven's universe, so much so that I went to check. She's not in Steven's universe, but she has that kind of voice quality which I really enjoy, and it just brings the story alive to me. It is creepy, it is not what I expected, and I am hooked, and I'm hopefully going to finish this today or tomorrow. I'm a little bit busy today. Chad and I have to go for like a marriage interview, which we need because he's Canadian and I'm Welsh. We can't have a marriage license without it, so I have to do that first, and then we're going to go looking for wedding suits for him. But after that I'm going to be listening to this book. So the first book on my TBR is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. So this is the second in the 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚝 trilogy. I recently read the first, and yeah, I'm really keen to read the second. I'm very curious to see what happens with Alina and Mal, and everyone like hates on Mal. Apparently he gets like really awful. I didn't really mind him in the first book, so I'm really interested to see how much of a dick he turns into in these books. Following Siege of Storms, we also have Ruin and Rising, and this is the next one that I am very excited to read, and this is the third in the 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚝 trilogy. Now, I'm very keen to read both of these. I only give 3 stars to Shadow and Bone. I give it 3 because it was really easy to get through and I loved the world, but only 3 because I felt the characters could be developed. and I'm really keen to see what happens with them. So I'm wondering if these will go down, stay the same, or maybe be boosted up to 4 or 5 stars. I'm very excited to find out. And of course, after that, the next book on my TBR is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and how stunning is this edition. I picked this up in chapters in Canada just before I left because I wasn't sure what the UK book looked like the UK cover, and I noticed it had this like metallic sheen, and I wasn't gonna get it, but the metallic sheen kind of sold me. It's beautiful. I've heard so many amazing things from this, and I know for a fact from everyone else I've talked to that Leigh Bardugo really steps her game up in this duology. So I'm very, very excited to read this. So many of my friends love this book, especially my friend Priscilla, who when she found out I would be reading this was like ridiculously excited. So this one's for you, Priscilla. I should have read this ages ago. You tried to convince me, but I was, for whatever reason, really stubborn. On my TBR is, of course, Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I don't have a copy of that yet, so here is a picture. I'm very excited to get through all of these, and as you can see, there is a Leigh Bardugo theme this month. I should do, like, Leigh Bardugo, if you're watching this. Get in touch, girl. Promoting all your books. Please ignore me. I'm actually quite a nice person. I'm just very strange. I know very little about the Six of Crows and the Crooked Kingdom, but that does not mean I'm not excited to read them. I've heard so much, although I'm not quite ready for the heartbreak. I think that might come. Yeah, I can't do it, so I hope I don't end up like sobbing at the end of this month. And after that, of course, we have King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. Again, I don't have a copy of this right now, but I hopefully will attain one very soon. And now on to arguably one of my most favourite reads of this month, and that is going to be Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. So I was lucky enough to receive an ARC of this from Simon and Schuster, and honestly, I've been like holding on to this because I wanted to have like a good time to read it. Like I've wanted to like wait until I'm in the mood. So January was all about The Wicked King for me, and yeah, I should wait till maybe March, but I just can't. So if I can read this in February, it is going to be read in February, because The Enchantment of Ravens is one of my favourite books of all time. And so the fact that this is out, and like the fact that I'm holding it, is just so unreal. It is the first ARC I've ever received, and because of that I think it's always going to be super precious to me. And I mean, it's about a girl, magic library, and sorcery. Like, what more could you want? What more could you possibly want from a book? Honestly, it's like Margaret Rogerson has like gone into my soul and seen what I want in books, and she has literally just like written them for me. So much happiness. Thank you, Margaret Rogerson. Thank you so much. Please do continue to reach into my soul and find books that appeal to me, because you're killing it. 2 books down, but girl, you are killing it. And the last book of this month's TBR is 𝚏𝚘𝚗'𝚝 by 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚝. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. It's a beautiful name. I have heard so much about this book, and there are so many beautiful quotes I've seen floating around that come from this book. And when I saw that a couple of people from the Ketterdam group from the Booktube Games are going to be doing a buddy read, I knew I had to be a part of it. I was just super excited to have the opportunity to read this book. It's a big book, so I think I've had like a little bit of anxiety about reading it, but I think when I read it with other people, it's going to be so much easier to digest and probably a lot more enjoyable. So February is going to be a super busy month with books. I know for a lot of people this doesn't seem like a lot of books, but for me it really is. And it will be slightly more reading than January, because 2 of my books in January were quite short, one including a poetry book. So I'm a bit nervous, a bit apprehensive about February. I'm not going to beat myself up if I can't read them all, but I really want to try, because Team Ketterdam, we're going to win. Like, the team is amazing. I've met so many wonderful people, and I really don't want to let my team down. And I really want to prove to myself this month that I can read a lot, that Netflix isn't everything, and the books, you know, I know books are better than TV, but sometimes like it's just so much easier to sit down in front of the TV. So yeah, I'm gonna not do that this month, and I'm gonna like get around family time by sitting with my family, well, they watch TV, but I'm gonna put my headphones on. I've been listening to like the Hobbit soundtrack while I read. I did it with The Wicked King, which is here, which blew my mind. I will probably make a video about it because all the emotions. So that is it for my February TBR. Good luck with everyone who's doing the Booktube games. Please come talk to me about it. If you're on Team Ketterdam and we haven't spoken yet, please do come and say hello, because I love making new friends and just gushing about all the amazing books that we're reading. I am so excited to get into all the worlds created by Leigh Bardugo, to probably laugh, to definitely cry by what some people are saying, and to just bond with my fellow booktubers about characters, bookish love, and hopefully winning. Okay, so that's it from me for today. I will see you guys soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day and good luck reading in February.